It's your boy Bear at Bear Motivations. This morning I want to talk to you about what's going on right now out there on the streets. I don't watch the news and stuff like that because it's just full of shit. Propaganda, lies, manipulation, and look over here, don't look over there. And I think everyone can agree with that to some level. The people that actually pick up a newspaper or read the news and then try and tell me this as gospel, I'm going to tell you right now, man, you're a fucking idiot. Anybody that looks at the news or picks up a newspaper and then is going to try and base their opinion on that, I'm going to tell you, you're a fucking idiot. You want to tell me I'm ignorant or whatever it is, then there's no helping you, because obviously you looking like this with blinkers on, yeah? You ain't like this, you ain't looking at what's going on. You're not a free mind, you're not a free spirit, and you can't think for yourself because you're letting other outward sources think for you, okay? And this is where the fucking problem is, okay? Us as people from the inner city, from poverty, okay, and it's real, poverty is real, and for the people that has not grown up like that, having fuck all, I mean fuck all, no support from your parents, no support from your family members, nothing, okay, your parents are off doing their own thing, they ain't really interested in what you're doing. Now I'm not saying every family that's the situation and their kids are bad, okay? I can only talk from my situation and from what I've seen over many years of crime, drugs, and ghetto life, okay? Living in the ghetto, okay? And living that actual lifestyle, street life, not no fucking pretend shit. You understand what I'm saying? On the street, you see what's going on, okay? And when I was a child, 11, 12 years old or whatever it is, we had fuck all, okay? Poverty is real, okay? One trainers, very limited amount of clothes and stuff like that, couple, 2, 3 pants or whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? It just really wasn't a life that a lot of people won't understand, but a lot of other people will understand. And if you come from the manor, if you come from the ghetto, okay, whichever city that may be, London, Birmingham, Manchester, and you see all of these places, their inner city, it's bad. And there's a simple reason for that. Race equality, okay, and systematic push down of people of the underclass, that's the way they all see us, okay, uneducated, and our social adaptation is loosely based on being real, okay, because at the end of the day, when you have got fuck all, yeah, when you don't know when your next meal's coming from, and I know that sounds like, oh, you mate, you're exaggerating. No, I'm not exaggerating, because it's like that for a lot of people, 70s, 80s like me, and still now, 2020, there is kids out there that are living on the poverty line where they have parents that do not give a fuck about them, okay, and that's just real. People want to ignore it, oh yeah, there's problems and this and that and abuse and all this kind of stuff. But if you live in the ghetto, okay, if you live in the ghetto, like I said, especially like now in Hackney, they've bred us out. They've bred us out. You know what I'm saying? When I lived there, all the pubs and everything, it was hood, it was ghetto, you understand? It was people from the surrounding area, from all the estates and this, that and the other. We used to all hang out. Was it a violent place to live? Yes, it was. I've been banned from every single pub and bar from fucking Stamford Hill, Stokey to Shoreditch. I have all the bars and places we used to go. I've been banned from all of them in my time because of my behaviour. Okay, and a lot of us were like that. It's an inner city problem. Okay, it's not a black thing, it's not a white thing, it's an inner city thing. Okay, and all of us have been put in the same melting pot and mixed up. Okay, what you have to understand, everyone out there, okay, is what is happening now is look over here, don't look over there, okay? Don't look at the facts that this coronavirus and all of this is just not adding up for how they are trying to control us, okay? This is just my opinion and you may not agree with it, okay? But if you really think about it, it makes perfect sense what I'm saying. If you believe for 1 second the media, the government, or any of them people give a fuck about us poor folk in the hood, yeah, the inner cities, they don't give a shit, okay? They're happy for us to kill each other and all of this, because what you gotta understand is now you see what's happening. Blacks are fighting with the whites, whites are fighting with the blacks. It's arguments, nigger this, racist slurs, everyone being super touching against each other now, and that's what they want. That is what they want. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And what you got to understand is we are all in this together. There is no black or white thing, okay? Regardless of the disgusting racists that do exist, they do exist. We know this. We know this is real. We know police brutality is real, okay? We know all of these things, but it's how we hold ourselves. It's how we hold ourselves and how we act is how we're going to be portrayed, okay? And what I would say is we're out there smashing up our own areas, burning down our own areas, attacking each other, blacks attacking whites, whites attacking blacks, all of these things. This is what's been stirred up for this to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's been stirred up for this to happen. Now, we don't need to be against each other, okay? It's the governments and the people that are in charge that you need to direct your anger at. And when I say direct your anger at, I mean direct it in a positive, verbal way. Throwing bricks and smashing up your area, for them, that's what they want. Because they can put that all over the news and make us all look like animals, and we deserve to get tear gassed, and we deserve to get battened up, and we deserve to get locked up, and we deserve to have no rights because we're acting like animals, and that's how they will portray it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the people out there that are watching the news, they ain't lived that kind of life. They don't, I'm not saying all the people, but I'm saying they have not lived that kind of life. They don't understand us. They don't understand us. Do you understand what I'm saying? These middle classes and they've never had that life. They've never woke up and come downstairs to go to the cafe or wherever it is, and they've got fucking crackers sitting in the doorways begging for change. They don't even notice them because they just they don't know. When I see a crack addict sitting in a doorway begging for change, I see everything behind that as well. I see the crack houses, I see the drug addiction, I see the fucking scummy, dirty life. I see it all because I've been there and I've seen it and I know it. For people that have never been around that world, they just see someone and they walk on, or they don't even notice them. It's not part of their world. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're ignored. We're not part of society. We're the underclass. Do you understand what I'm saying? And by doing what we're doing with the violence, hurting each other, we are just giving them the ammunition they need to say, look, I told you, they're scum. They don't deserve the rights. They don't deserve any kind of consideration whatsoever. We'll just roll in there with the horses and beat them down and truncheon them up. And your voice is not going to be heard. You're just going to be looked at as animals. So I think there is something to be said with peaceful protest. Everyone sticking together, black, white, and other. Do you understand? And understand that this is not a black and white problem. Okay? This is a society problem, and how we have been treated as the lower class by the government and by people in the middle classes and beyond. that we are looked at as like pariah. Okay, you know, the dirt of the earth. Okay, and that's worldwide. If you go to America, the one of the richest countries in the world, and I've been to America many, many times, yeah, and I've been to the hood and all of these kind of places, and let me tell you something, it's a different world to anything you have ever seen. If you've been to America, and I ain't talking about your lovely Florida's fucking, you know, Ocean Drive, lovely hotel and all this away from it all. I'm talking ghetto, downtown DC, New York, Brooklyn, all this kind of Philadelphia. I mean, these places, man, I'm telling you, man, you ain't seen nothing like it until you go there. Yeah? Scary place. Do you understand? I was walking down the road in Miami, all tatted up and all that. Car skids up. 4 or 5 Hispanics in there just screwing me down, looking at me in their big Cadillac thing. They're fucking tatted up and they're looking at me, and our fucking arseholes going 10 and 9, man. I walked across the road and they're just looking at me, scanning on me. And I'm in the hood, man. I'm in Miami. And my fucking arse was going, mate, because I was thinking, I'm going to get shot in the back here. I'm getting shot in the back. I just kept on saying, Ricky! And I just kept on walking. See, for todo Bacasano, Manano, you know, shouting at me or wherever it is, but I just kept on walking, didn't look back, just thingied. I've been in the hood once where a guy tried to sell me something. I told him, oh, I'm cool, man, I'm cool. And he's like, yeah, like his waistband like this, not too cool for the hood homes and all of that. I mean, it's just a different ball game out there to it is here. Motherfuckers will kill you for fuck all out there, okay? And I've been out there many, many times. Lovely country, lovely people, but violent and scary is definitely, that's what it's like, okay? I'm not saying on the whole. I haven't been everywhere in America. I've been to some places that are actually just lovely, and it's like Disneyland. You never think there's going to be a problem, but I've also been to places. I mean, when I went downtown Washington, fuck me. I mean, that was wow. Ghetto, to say the least, mate. People just drinking in the McDonald's at like 8 o'clock in the morning, nutters walking around, just people fighting and robbing over here. And I mean, just fucking police everywhere all the time, sirens going off, people looking at you like they want to rob you or kill you. I mean, it's a scary place. It's not like the UK, man. It really is not. And they have their own issues over there, as we all know. All I'm going to say to you guys is, listen, man, keep it real. Understand that we shouldn't be fighting each other, okay? We should be sticking together, okay? And looking at this government and putting the pressure on them in a peaceful way, unity together, talking, okay? If you'd have asked me 10 years ago, probably 5 years ago, I'd have probably been with the rioters, okay? But I've learned that you can't win arguments with this, okay? You just can't, all right? It ain't gonna get you nowhere. I've been using that my whole life. Where's it got me? Nowhere. It's this, your mouth, yeah, and how you hold yourself as a person. That is what people are gonna respect. Peaceful, productive protest, okay? Constant, intellectual conversation on the situation. Violence, no one's going to listen to. They're just going to see you as another piece of shit on this planet. So God bless everyone. I hope that made a little bit of sense. We can get deeper into this. I'm going to do another live IG on the weekend, and I'll let you know about it. Speak to you later.